Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here again, back for another crafty video. So, today we are going to continue filling some journals. So, this is the other journal that I had. Remember in the last video, we filled my larger version, which is this one. So we filled this one up. So, we did this and put lots of different things in it. I made a list of the things that I thought, well, I don't have any of those. I could do with something like that. So this is a list of the things that I will be either making on camera or off camera to go in the journal. But at this very moment in time, this is where we are. This is what we're going to do. We're going to continue filling this one, and then add more to the list if we need it. So let's just open it up. So on this one, I already have an envelope on the inside of here. It isn't a hinged envelope. It's just a pocket made from an envelope. So if we could find something to go in the pocket, that would be great. If we can't, then that obviously needs to be something that we put on the list. So I will just have a quick rummage and see. So that now I can use these because these are the envelopes that I've made. This will be the previous video to this. So these are the internal post envelopes. So these can go in my journal now because there's a video for it. So couldn't put them in the last one because there wasn't a video at the time. So let's go and have a look and see if we can find things. So I definitely want one of these in this one because I wanted one in the last one. We just didn't get any space for it. So I'm definitely going to put one of these in. I've got my paper clips ready so that I can put paper clips on pages so that I can decide whether I want things in that place or not. I want that in there. I want that as well. Definitely want one of those. Might have one of those. Might have that. Just anything basically. that in there. Have one of those. It's going to get very full. These, not so worried about those things. Not one of those in this one. I think it's too bulky this time. That's a double envelope. Not in that. I think I've sewn one in anyway. Not that. Maybe one of those. That's a bit big. So I'm trying to kind of put the other things elsewhere so that they're still to hand for other things. One of them. Oh, I've already got one of those because I've got the yellow one. One of them in some form. That either the green one or there's another colour one. Maybe that. I'll just put all the things I definitely know that, you know, it'd be nice if they went in. If they don't, then not to worry. I've got one of those already. That will definitely fit in here. That would look great in here. So I'm just going to plonk the things over to one side. Right, okay, that's fine. So, and if I'm going to put, not putting that in, so I'm going to put one of those in, then I don't need two, and I've got a blue and a red, so one of those two will go in. Don't think that will fit. No, it won't. That won't go in. I think I've already got a medical one somewhere in this pile. Definitely got one of those in this pile. I've got one of these in this pile, so take that out. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so let's have a look. So on this front page, I could do, like I said, I could do with something to go in here, but I don't have anything. So I could do with maybe some letters or something, documents maybe. Stroke correspondence. Okay. So I could do something to go in there, and that's probably what I'm going to put in there. Would that go in there? That'll go in, but the thing is it'll get lost if, yes, it'll just lose it in there. So maybe not that. I don't think I've left it open at the back, have I? No. I haven't left it at the side. No. Okay, so right, front page. What do we want on the front page? So maybe that. Oh, that. So that's one of the ones with the focal point things that I made. Now I could have that so that it's a flip open or up because it's decorated on the back. I'd like it to be functional then. So maybe a flip up. Maybe this is another great opportunity to use some faux tape on it. Tear it off. Maybe stick it at the top. Make that into like a bit of a hinge. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so if I do that, what else am I going to need? Maybe a piece either side. Yeah, maybe a piece either side. Okay, so rather than just sticking it like that, I'm going to stick it with some glue. I'll try and remember to put the pin back in it this time. I keep forgetting to put it back in, and then I wonder why the glue doesn't come out. You see, I don't think I put it back in last time. I put it in afterwards, and then it gets all gummed up. Note to self: before coming on air, clean out the nozzle. So, rather than doing it on camera, do it off camera, Dave. Probably a good idea. But see if we can get it to come out now. No, of course we can't. Why would it come out? Why would it be easy? So let's put this back in here and just see if we can free up the gubbins in here. I could do this. Again, pair of pliers. See, should have done this all pre-camera, but never mind. You also get times when this is. Oh dear, that didn't go well, did it? Oh, see, it's not going well at all now. Okay, so maybe that one's had its day. It's had its time in the spotlight. Maybe it's time for another one. Oh, you see, that goes right the way in and not a problem. So it's obviously not gummed up. Try again then. Oh, it is coming out now. So it's Monday. It's a bank holiday Monday here. So public holiday. It's May bank holiday. End of May bank holiday. Don't really know what this particular bank holiday celebrates or marks or whatever. Start of summer, I think, maybe. I don't know. Don't ask me. But anyway, it's a bank holiday, and so I'm on leave. Brian is also off. He's at his house, and Vic is off today. Not because it's a bank holiday, but because it's his usual day off. Mondays is one of his days off because he works weekends. Usually he didn't work this weekend though. He worked Saturday, but he didn't work. No, he didn't work Saturday either. He worked Friday, but he didn't work Sunday or Saturday. But yes. So anyway, Brian's off, but he's at his house. Vic's off, and Saturday was our first year anniversary of being together. So we went out for a meal. And he didn't even have to book it off as time off. It's just the way his rota fell. So meant that we could go out. We had a nice meal out. I'm gonna put it about there, I think. Yeah, so we went out for a meal, and then we just spent the weekend together, and it was nice. It's just been nice to spend some time together where, you know, I'm off and he's off. Normally he's off during the week and I'm off at the weekend, so I get to see him during the evenings of the weekends. But it's been nice to spend some time together. So we haven't done anything special. We've done a bit of Pokemoning. We both do Pokemon Go, so we've been Pokemoning, and we've just had food together, and obviously gone out for a meal and gone for a drive, and had a walk around Dewsbury yesterday. So it's nice. So there we go. So that's the first page. So yeah, so that year with Vic has gone very quickly, so I might want something to hold that down, so maybe some kind of a clasp. Did I put that? Pocket, hidden paper clip, swing tab, yeah, stroke clasp. There you go. Put that on there. So that's the first page, just so that it doesn't kind of hang down when you turn over the page. So don't want something on every page, but, I want a fair amount, obviously. So this has got more pages in it because for every tab there are 2 leaves, so 2 full spreads and a fly leaf. So there's plenty of space on this one. So maybe something light on this. Maybe an envelope or a couple of envelopes, maybe on maybe one like that. Let's see, another one like that. There's that. So let's see how many others I've got. Oh, there's a couple of them. Well, there's a few of them. It's more than a couple. A couple is 2, Dave. So maybe that one of them. Maybe that on there. Maybe I could actually do them so that they sit together, couldn't I? Have them like that so that they just all fold out. The only thing I'm not keen on is the whiteness of the inside of it, but I can always do something with that. Which 2 shall I have? Right, I'm going to have that. I'm going to have that one on its own. I think, oh no, actually, I might have that one with this on one page. Have this coming down a bit further. Right, okay, yeah. Let's just ink this inside so that it's not quite so stark white. Might be a bit dark. What colour have we got here? Maybe this. I just want to take the edge off it. So let's get some paper, some scrap paper, just so that I can go over it and not get my page all mucky. Not worried about the fact that you might be able to have you might be able to see a bit of white inside. Or just get rid of the tan line, so I'll just open the pocket up, and everybody wants to see your tan lines, do they? Talking of tan lines, weather has been absolutely fantastic the last few days here, and I'd love to show you my tan lines, but I don't have any. Not because it's it's not because I don't approve of having tan lines. It's just because I don't change colour very often. This is my brown. This kind of like pasty white. I'm normally translucent, so that where's the other one? There you go. Yeah, so the weather, like I said, the weather's been beautiful. It's just been nice to be able to be out and about. Both of us love the sunshine as well. We're 2 peas in a pod, really, because we both like sunshine. We were both born on a Monday. Our birthday is 3 days apart. Well, it's 3 days apart, 20 years and 3 days, but like I was born on the 4th of August and Vic was born on the 7th of August, so we're obviously summer babies, so we like the summer. It tends to go that way, that you tend to like the weather that you were of the season that you're born in, and in the UK it's kind of height of summer is August, and yes, we do have sunshine. I know that everybody thinks that it always rains in the UK. It doesn't. In fact, there hasn't been any rain for days. It's just been bright, summer sunshine. It's gorgeous. So actually, I've just realised I've inked that, and it's probably going to get glued down. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's put that in like that. Do I want to have that as a pocket of any kind or a tuck? I guess I could have it as a tuck, couldn't I? Yeah, so maybe I'll just put a little bit of glue down the edge here, so enough to glue it to the page and give it a bit of rigidity on the tuck. got some kind of tuck ability. I think it might need some kind of a clip to give it a tuck, but we can come to the clips, which is one of the things I did put down. I wanted some hidden paper clips. You had seen it somewhere on there, so maybe that, or maybe rather than putting it there, maybe have it. Oh no, because then that's on the back of there, isn't it? Maybe on the other side, maybe like that. Yeah, let's do that. Again, glued this down. Oh, sorry, inked this, and it's going to get glued down. So typical. Oh well. No harm. No harm, no foul, as they say. Well, apparently people say. I don't know who says. Just realised I had put that on the wrong side to take the glue off. I decided it was going to go this way round, and then proceeded to try and put it the other way. So that can go on there. Okay, so maybe something on the back of here. Something bigger can go on there. That. Or is there anything else we could put on there? You want to be able to use it, don't you? With an envelope. Quite like that. I think that's my favourite at the moment. It's very similar to the first couple of pages. That. Or I could just put a little thing, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put that on there. Again, we're going to learn our lesson from last time. When you unclip this, the elastic wants to twang around the back, so I'm not going to go quite that far. Do with something stopping it there, couldn't I? That's alright, it'll be fine. No, it'll be fine. If I just do that and then lift it, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, cool. I nearly went to use that, which is not glue, that's my drink. Shall I stick it down, or shall I make a pocket out of it? Maybe a pocket that way? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm going to put glue around the edges of 3 sides. So hopefully you're crafting along while I'm doing this, doing your own thing, getting on with whatever it is that you need to do. Like me, probably procrastinating. We're very good at doing things like that. Procrastination apparently is a fear of failure. So you put things off because you'd rather not do it than not achieve it the way that you want to achieve it. So I'm going to try and stop being my own self-saboteur and start doing things. So hopefully that'll stick down. Maybe when I flip the pages, that'll help. Stick that down on both sides. Yep, that's cool. Okay, so I don't want to something on every page. Maybe go 1, 2, skip a few. No, let's put something on. Which side do I want to put it on? Maybe on this side, because I haven't got something on this side. I'm just going to do this. Just realised my phone is now ringing. It's an alarm monitoring company, so they're just going to have to leave a message. So hopefully that hasn't stopped this recording. No, it hasn't. That's good. Right. So I don't know what to do with that. Shall I put that? I don't know to have that as an opening up thing. Yeah, maybe it should open. Should it open? Oh, tag. Oh, I could open it. It could open. In that case, then instead of using sellotape, I'll use some of this. So I might have to pause this. Just bear with me a second. Hi everyone. So just to let you know, I've gone and I've come back, so things might have moved. I had to go out to the burglar alarm call out, as it was a confirmed call out. But when I got there, it wasn't a confirmed call out. It's because somebody hadn't swiped the thing to say that they were in. Somebody else came along, thought the building was empty, set the alarm, and the people in the building tripped the alarm. So I was putting this bit in here, so sorry if my brain's all over the place now, because I've just had to go on high alert thinking, oh, I'm going to go there and there's going to be somebody in the building and I'm going to need to get the police out and I'm going to have to fill out all the incident report, and no. But so I was a bit less than impressed, because I go out to that building far too many times for people's mistakes. So anyway, we're back. Well, I'm back. So I was going to ink this up so that I can put this at the back of the paper. So rather than using sellotape like I did last time, I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to do it cheats way. Just going to put it on like this, just because it's easier and quicker, and my brain isn't quite with it well now, especially now I've gone out to the alarm call out. So I'm going to put a couple of colours on this. I always use the same brush, so I know it's a bit of cross contamination, but hey, the other thing I don't have on is that's the light. That helps. You can probably see that better now. Apologies for that. Turned everything off to go out to the alarm call out and then forgot to turn it back on again. And also, it's been about 2.5 hours since I started recording. The sun's gone in since then, so apologies for that. That's the problem with doing a full-time job and a 24-hour call out and all the other things that go on in my life. So let's put this. I think I'm going to use this to glue this down, well, to hold this down so that it acts like a hinge. I might put something down here. It might have to be more tape. I just don't want to necessarily use this tape and cover it over. I think I'm going to use this. So I think I'm just going to have an idea of where I want it to be. Like there. What can I do? That. Use that, the line of that note. That'll give me an idea of where I want the thing to be. Do I want it on that page? Don't know now, because the page isn't particularly thick and it's quite a heavy piece. Maybe that needs to go on something a bit heavier. See, this is what happens when you step away from something and think about it and come back and it's not what you were expecting to do. So right, there's some lighter things around here. Right, this could go in here. So this is just one of those like film envelopes, you know, like my creation of what a film envelope used to look like. So we'll have that as a hinge fold on. We're going to have it on this one, won't we? Is it this one? Oh dear. Or was it this? No, it was this one. Yeah, going to have it on a hinge fold, and we're going to have it about there. Yeah, and we'll put this on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just fold this over in half so that it's got a line to fold on. Okay, and then I'm just going to lick that because it's already gummed anyway. So put that on there. That looks suitably old. I think with this envelope as well, it won't need something on the front. I can always add more if I need to. But yeah, that's fine. So I'll leave that to dry and that should be fine. Okay, so there's that. Which means we could put something in there. We don't want to put anything too heavy. Maybe put a slide in there. Will that go in there? Does it shut? Yeah, it does. Not really very exciting though, is it, Dave? No. Maybe come back to that. something else maybe. No, it's too much the same colour. Okay, so we've got these, so these could have something like this in, as long as you could see them. What have we got? Could have something like that in. Will that go in? Let's put that in, that one there. So this is one of the perforated pads that I made. Yep, that can go in there, and I like that because you can see it. That's fine, so that can go in there. And then on this one, maybe something like that. Because again, you can, yeah, you can kind of see it if you don't put it all the way in. Maybe a couple of slides like that. Cool. Okay, so not too many. I don't want the whole thing stuffed to the gills, because although it's got a floating hinge, it's already got more pages in it than the other one had. So we can put this on here then, shall we? And we'll put that on a hinge. Do it on a hinge like that. Could have that right on the edge of there, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. So maybe we might have something else that we could use, Dave. What else? Oh, just use some more sellotape. Should we go for really dark this time? That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. We're going to have that on there. And we're going to put that on there. I think I'll glue it though. Oh, I left the lid. I left the pin out of that. So, flaming alarm call out. They owe me a new glue at this rate. Okay, well, so I'll have to find another pin because I've lost the other pin. Oh, now I broke one, and then I used another pin, and then I've lost that one as well now. So, okay, I'll do that. Cover this in some glue. So yeah, so apologies for that. Having to, I mean, like for you, it's been no time, but like, apologies for the fact that my brain is now a bit like all over the place. I'm still in high alert mode. It's very annoying, really. And all they needed to do was give me a call and say, "Stand down, Dave. It's fine. We've got this. It's not a call out. It's just we forgot to mark ourselves as in, and somebody set the alarm off." But no, they were just, when I went in, they were just sat there, the burglar alarm sounding around them. Okay, so there's that. What else do we have? Maybe something like that. Have that on there, maybe. Yeah, if I'll fold it that way. Yeah, I'm going to have that on that there. Yep, let's do that. And then if I just do a bit of glue round here, then we can make it as a tuck as well. So a top tuck. Oh, cool. That. Another card here. Something, maybe pin something to here. Or maybe have one of those on here. Yeah, I could do with something to hold it, so I need a paper clip. So I've got paper clips written down, like a hidden paper clip, but I'll just paper clip it in place for now. And I know that that's a bit big paper clip, Dave. There. And then we'll cover that with a proper, not a proper, with a more suitable paper clip. Maybe a slide. this is the slide that, you know, on the last video I had a slide where I had this one and then I couldn't get this one out and back in again. I've just trimmed it down a bit so it fits better now. So maybe that. Open it that way. Yeah, let's go for that. Sellotape, or I'd love some washi tape that was, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where on earth would that be if I was washi tape? Where the heck would I be? In this craft room? Goodness only knows. I did have some nice Tim Holtz washi tape that Leslie sent me, and it was in a tube, and goodness only knows where it is. So maybe that's going to be we'll just pin it in for now, and then we'll. That might be a bit close in proximity to that one. Maybe not that. Maybe here. Go for this here, and then I'll find the washi tape and we'll use the washi tape to put it in with. So this one doesn't have a thing in it, and I think it was because I was going to use one of these. I was going to use this to glue this to. Well, not necessarily that, something like that. Something substantial to the middle of it. What's this? This is that little. Oh yeah, this is the one with big. To undo the thing, and this has got the Hungarian map folds in. So you've got 3 kind of extra big pages. Yeah, so maybe that could go in there. Does that need to be? Yeah, it needs to be accessible though, doesn't it? So if you glue it down, you won't be able to open this. So not that, but that can go. Maybe that can go in the back then. Let's put that in the back, and then I can use it. Yeah. So I'm going to just paper clip it in there for now. So that's that. That's that. We want something for the middle page. Oh yeah, this can have something in it. So we've got, should have a couple of things that could maybe go in. Is that too short? So I need a long tag. The other thing I thought of is to do with a bookmark. So there's a list of things. You see, that's another good thing, is that's helping me to create an idea of what videos I need to make as well, because I can do these on a video, because it's honestly coming up with new ideas and new concepts, and you do end up kind of running on empty sometimes. And you know, I know that other creators feel like I do. It's a lot to kind of just regurgitate to continue making and come up with new ideas without regurgitation, so without bringing out the same thing over and over again. And I know a lot of people spend a lot of time on stuff like product development, and I have less time to do stuff like that because I work full time. So I'd love to do the channel full time, but that's not going to happen. I would need to earn some money from it, so in order to do that, and currently that's not an option. I could go in there, but you're not going to tell it's in there. Maybe that's something I could put some documentation in. I could do with a long tag. Yeah, so I'll use that for a long tag. Where's the middle? Where's my middle pages? There. They were the ones I was struggling for, something in the middle. Maybe that's the one that I use this in. So I wanted to keep that so it was visible both sides. Is it too? Ah, it's too big. It's too wide. So that's a no. It would stick out too much. That one also the same. Yes. That's a no to that. I've got one of these in, haven't I? Did I put one in? I can't remember whether I did now. Did I? Oh, I don't know. That's the problem. If I'd continued filming, I would have known, because I've had a memory for that length of time, but didn't continue filming. Maybe that. Maybe that. If I close that, is it getting too? It's going to be a more of a gape on this one, but it's not untoward. Let's stick this in this way. Then, if I stick this in this way, you can still see the extra embellishment that hangs over the page. So we know that we're going to put something in here, so I'm not going to put anything, not going to decorate that page, because I know I'm going to put something inside there. We want to give it a fighting chance. So maybe something on here or on this page. Maybe another envelope. Maybe an envelope on here. An envelope there. And then maybe I'll maybe I'll do it like that. So that one opens like that, and then that opens like that. Yeah, let's do that. So, what am I going to do? I wanted to ink this, didn't I? Where's my inky page there? Just wanted to take the whiteness off it. So, you know, it's kind of an eclectic look of, like, it's been added to over time and that sort of thing, so it doesn't all have to be matchy-matchy and, you know, the same, and matchy-matchy and the same are the same thing, Dave. There's that. Where's the other one? Under there. The last time we used the two envelopes, it was on this page, so that's why I wanted it on this page. So I'm not going to get as many videos done today as I wanted to, because I've been on a call out. Hopefully my content won't be lacking this week, but apologies if it's not as frequent as normal, simply because I just don't have enough time. So I don't think I can really call my boss next week and say I can't come to work because I'm doing videos. I don't think it works like that, Dave. So yeah, I'm going to put that over there, and that going to be glued on there. So you've got the two staggered pages. Maybe that way around, and then you can see the tags, the labels. I know what I'm talking about, even if nobody else does. Yeah, so you can fully see that label, and you can fully see this one. Yeah, so I'm going to stick this one in. I'm going to fully stick this down. I'm not going to use it as a pocket or a tuck or anything. I'm just going to fully stick the whole envelope flap down. Pop that in. My lines, I've got grid lines on this page, so use that as kind of a guide to getting it straight. It might not be perfect, but it's a guide. There we go, and then use that. And I think again I'm just going to fully stick it down this time. Don't do that, Dave. Don't do it, Dave. Like that. There we go. Cool. Yep, happy with that. I like to leave places for the journaler to write in and put their own stamp on it, and you know, have places to write, because let's face it, at the end of the day it's a journal and we want them to be able to write in it, so maybe we'll put that in there. I know it's a very similar colour. Will it go in? No, it doesn't go in. Oh, you little toad that you are. That's no, it's not going to go in like that, Dave. I still need to stick a thing over the top of that. Maybe that doesn't need anything. Maybe it does need something. Maybe it needs another letter or something. Maybe you could have that in it. That one fits. Yeah, let's put that in there. To do with something maybe stuck to the other side of here. Could have that as a tuck of some kind. Or on there. No, not like that. Yeah, let's put that on as a tuck. Corner tuck. Fair bit of glue because it's going to be holding things underneath it. It's also picking up some of the blue from the background there. That's a very similar thing to what I've already used. Oh, I wanted to use that somewhere. I'd like to put that somewhere. Oh, I'd like to put that in somewhere. Let's use a passport. Oh, there's a letter. Maybe put that in. Definitely want to put that in. What's this? Oh, maybe not that. What's this? No, that's quite thick and chunky now. So we want less chunky things. We've used something like that, so maybe that. And we wanted to use one of them, didn't we? In either blue or green. Oh, there's another one of them I can put in. There's that. Don't have to put all of these things in now, Dave, because you could definitely put them in another journal. I think these are kind of standalone things as well. I don't think they're really going to go in this type of thing. That could go in. That could. Right. So those things I said no to. So let's get these in. Right. So that I think is going to be another journal, because these are so easy to make, these journals. I could make hundreds of them. I think I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, because it just opens up. Yeah, it's fine. It just opens up. So we could have it. Oh, let's have it as a tag pocket. I'll never remember this. I'll have to come back to the video and say, right, what did I say I was going to do with this? I'm going to glue right up to this stitch line, because you're probably not going to be able to get anything in the pocket beyond the stitch line, because it will just jam on there. But I'm going to have it as like a tag pocket. Put the glue all the way down there. Okay, so that's going to sit on that page like that. I like it a little bit off center. Flip that over and push it down. That needs to go in something. Oh, we wanted a one of these internal. Did I put one of those in? An internal. Oh, I clipped it in, didn't I? So we're not one of them then. An internal post one we put in, and then we've got that at the back. So maybe one other thing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a couple of slides. Again, we could have them as pockets. We could have them like that, couldn't you? Yeah, let's do that. And well, again, it will be like a corner pocket. just going to put, then you can put something fairly lightweight behind. Gives me an excuse to make some more slides. And then these are this is my mum and dad, and so my mum, my dad, my Uncle Derek and Auntie Mary. Auntie Mary is the one that's recently passed away. Of that photo, it's only my mum that's left now. So, but all good news on my mum as well. She had to give up driving because she had cataracts. So she's been told she's been given the all clear now. She's had a cataract operation. She can drive again. I mean, she's 90. She still wants to drive. So fair play to her. So she's gonna if she doesn't feel confident, she says she's not going to bother. But as far as she's concerned, she feels like she wants to. So if she wants to, she should, really, I think. Well, she should be at least given the opportunity to. There we go, got somewhere for that. What else can we put in there? Maybe that in there. Yep, that's it. So then this back page, let's see how we're doing. Oh, it's not too gapey. I mean, it's hard for you to see, but it's not too gapey. I'm quite happy with that. I think it looked nice with bundled with a bit of string or something. Some of my dyed string, so I haven't done a video of it. I'll possibly do one at a later date, but I've done lots of this plain coloured string, this cheap string, and just dyed a whole load of it with different things, so to make it look old and grubby. But that might look nice wrapped around it. I'm going to have that on there. Oh no, I decided I can't stick it, didn't I? Because I need to be able to get to the mechanism, so it needs to be clipped. So I'll leave it clipped in for now, and we can decide how we're going to attach that when we've done some maybe hidden paper clips. Might do some giant ones. But yeah, so there we go. So this is kind of how it gapes. It'll gape more because it's stood on its end, so it'll completely expand. But when it's lying down, that's kind of how it gapes. But it's all right. It's fine. The thing that's stopping it is because I put fabric on the spine, which has limited the amount that this would expand. So maybe that's something a consideration. I might think about maybe pulling that off. And I mean, I don't know how easy it is to come off. I mean, if it rips the file folder, it's all part and parcel of it, isn't it? It all adds to the beauty. Oh yeah, that's going to help definitely with the gape. So rather than leaving that on, I'm just going to gape that off so you can see what the original colour was before I made it look old. Yeah, oh yes, that definitely helps with the gape. So with the gape on the hinge, you can see how much the thing has expanded. So I might just, I might put that back on and cut it down the back so it looks like it's frayed off the back, or whatever. It's entirely up to me. I think what I'll do here while I'm here is I'm just going to make this look a bit older. So I might as well go for this, go for a full-on aging effect on this. We could go for maybe a bit of tape on there. Let's see what that would look like if we just kind of pick up some of them fibres. Oh yes, I like that. And then just kind of mat it off a bit. Yeah, maybe do that on the other. Yes, I like the way that the fibres, because they stick up, they really catch the colour. I mean, I might cover some of this over so you might not see any of it. I think maybe that's what else I should do then, is let's have a look at the back of it. So I think, therefore I think I'm going to cut that one. Well, not cut it, I'm going to maybe tear it like that. that so like it's come apart. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Just gonna kind of ink up that back spine as well a bit. Make it look grubby. Again, do that on there, but that's not quite so easy because it's still attached. Get that nice and frayed. Again, fray that side as well. Fray it off a bit. Oh, there we go. Bit of tearing. It's all good. All tearing is good. In this case, it is. Yeah. So I'm going to stick that back on there, and that looks like it's kind of torn itself off. I might actually make that edge a little bit darker, to be honest, with maybe something like this, because this is a hybrid ink. So where's my thing? Gives them a bit more of a shabby look. Maybe go in with a bit of kind of floof up the edges of that faux tearing, make it look a little bit more authentic. So this is just an emery board. Yeah, that's good. That's made the fibres look much more weak. Yes, oh, I like that now. I'm just going to glue this back on again. And then that's that top one sorted. So that's going to just go back there. That then looks like it's all frayed off. Let's put that under there while I need to do something else on that here to kind of get it to fray. Oh no, it's doing it. It's fine. There we go. Got a floofy edge. That's fine. So then this one, I think, shall I loosen it, or should I make it look like it's been mended? Let's mend this one. So again, we're going to give it a bit of a tear. Going to pull it out a bit. Going to give it an ink if we can. Sorry, it's might not be really easy for you guys to see this, but it's a bit of a floof up. Again, like I say, just dirty it up, make it look like it's had some time. Fine, and then put this back on here, and we'll put that kind of together with a bit of sellotape, sticky tape, whatever you want to call it. I might use some of the really yellowed stuff. Use the yellowed stuff because it'll have been on somebody's window ledge and yellowed over time. So we're going to faux glue that like that. So yeah, let's stick that down with a bit of glitter glue. See, far too much thought goes into these things. I have to make it look like it's had some time on it, so kind of have a thing for time. I like how time affects things, and you know, the sunlight, and that's why I like recreating that kind of grungy thing. And I know it's not everybody's thing, and I know there aren't many people that do it, but hey, it's my USP. I'm going to put that on there and put that be, I think, like that. And again, that just needs something on it to make it stick. A hand would be good. I'll put that on there then. Just thought it needs to have a bit of this ink on the inside of it, because it wouldn't just get dirty on the outside, because we've torn it and made it look like the inside has been exposed as well. That's fine. And then this back one, again, just to help with that floating, we can, I don't know, maybe we tear it down like that, and tear a little bit like that, maybe tear a bit off it, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it look a bit more old. Really could have done all of this before I actually glued it together, Dave, but like, hey. That would be far too easy, wouldn't it, Dave? Oh, absolutely. Who wants to do things easy when you can make it really hard for yourself? Oh, that's nice and grungy, isn't it? In it. In it is not a term, by the way, Dave. In it. Isn't it? It's not English, in it. Put a bit of that on the other side of it as well. For the bits you can see on that side. Oh, that's really nice. It's giving it that kind of yellowy skin oil. I know it makes you go, ugh, skin oils. Ugh. And we're just going to glue that back on. Just not very well. That's what we're going to do. We're going to glue it back on, but not very well. So that it doesn't really hold, well, it doesn't really stick down properly. Like it's been repaired in some way. There we go, that's that. Cool. So that means then definitely going to have to ink this back bit, the blue bit that this is on. That's way too bright for me. I don't mind it having a bit of brightness to it, because just like anything left in the sun, you know, the bits that don't get exposed so much usually stay the nice brilliant colour that they once were. So there we go. So that's that. So we need to find some way to stick that in, and there's a couple of like new paper clips in there that obviously can't stay there. They'll need to come out and go somewhere else. But that's kind of how we've got it looking. Like I say, it could do with some kind of tie to it. It might be nice with maybe an old elastic band on it, or like one that I want to be able to create. You know, the elastic bands when they've kind of stopped being elastic, but not one that's actually stopped being elastic, because they kind of perish and they just all fall apart. I want to kind of create something that looks like elastic band but isn't. So anyway, there we go. So that's what we've done. So that's our, oh, there you go, that's the original one that I was looking for. And there's the original one that got bent, and there's the other one, the replacement original. Oh dear, I always have to do this on camera, like put myself into pressure. But if I don't do it now, I won't do it at all, and then I'll come to it and use it next time, and we'll be in the same position as this time. So there we go. Cool. Once you can get it right in, you can give it a wiggle and it should release all the glue in there. So I didn't get that in there. I'm not going to worry about that. So, cool. Okay, so that's it. That's what we've got. We might put some more in. I don't know. We've got a bit more space now. That hinge is a bit better. So there we go. That's what we've done. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that's something that you had another bit of fun reminiscing about all those things that we've made together. I've got tons of ephemera still that obviously now needs to find new homes. So this is all still here. Obviously it's not nowhere near as much as I had. I had rather a huge stack of it, but I still got a considerable amount. Definitely fill another journal. And I still haven't put all the things in this one yet because there's things I need to make. So anyway, there you go. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. So don't forget, give this a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share with other people. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers of late. I've had another 10 subscribers recently, so I'm really grateful to you guys that have kind of come along, but also to my long-term subbies. You're all really supportive, and thanks very much for being here. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you all in another video. So got some things coming up. So I've got something that's already recorded, and I've got something that I did record, but it didn't actually record. So I did an hour and a half of doing something, and it hadn't recorded. So go figure. So I'm going to have to do that again. So yeah, that's it. So remember, my name is Dasher Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and I will see you all in the next video. Lots of love, lots of hugs. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.